So it was insurance expense, store equipment for how much?
$568.
$568, okay.
Credit, prepaid insurance,
Credit or prepaid insurance for how much? $900. Okay, letter B, what was the adjustment?
office supply expense,
So a debit to office supplies expense for $1,750. Credit to what? Office supplies for $1,750. Letter C, what was the adjustment? Debit to depreciation expense for what asset? Office what?
supplies,
Office equipment for how much? $2,200. What was the credit? Our contra account accumulated depreciation for the same amount. What about letter D? What was the adjustment?
interest receivable
A debit to interest receivable
for
for $880. A credit to what?
interest revenue,
Interest revenue for $880. Letter E, what was the adjustment?
salary expense,
Um, office salaries expense and a credit to what?
salaries,
Salaries payable. What amount?
$560.
Was that all the adjustments? Okay, good job on that. Exercise 4-6. Yeah, give me some hand clap. You did all do a good job. Or don't clap. Exercise 4-6. Okay, it says these partially completed income statement columns from a 10-column worksheet are for Brown's bike rental. Use the information to determine the amount that should be entered on the net income line of the worksheet, and then prepare the closing entries. And it also said that they didn't have any withdrawals. So first we gotta fill out this this part of the worksheet, which is basically your trial balance, right? In so many ways. So how is it listed for part one? This is the worksheet, right? We got account title, and then we have our debit and credit column. What was the first account? Which is revenue. Earn, or we can slash revenue so you at least know what it is. Okay. What's the amount?
Credit, $120,000.
Okay. Next line.
Salary expense,
All right.
$46,000.
Next. How much? Next.
$16,000.
16,000. Okay.
Site repairs. Debit for $4,000.
Okay, next.
Depreciation.
Okay,
20,000.
20,500. Is that all? How much is the total expenses?
94,400.
94,400 and bring down to 120,000 for revenue, right? And then what's next?
Your net income is 25,000.
How do you find net income?
The 120,000.
Subtract your 94,400 from 120,000, which gives you what?
25,600.
25,600. And ultimately, the totals, if you do this, should balance, right? So that was just part one. The second part wants you to do what? Bless you. The second part wants you to do what?
The closing.
Closing entries. So what are the steps? Step one,
Closing out the revenue to income summary.
closing revenue to income summary. So what's the journal entry here?
Rent earned, debited.
Debit, rent, earned.
Income summary, credit.
Credit, income summary.
And it's 120,000.
And it's 120,000 for both.
Yes.
And after we do this, we can honestly say that what?
Revenue is closed out.
Revenue is closed to zero. Right? Step two, bless you.
Close out expenses to income summary.
Close out expenses to income summary. So we debit what?
We debit income summary.
Credit what?
The expenses.
What are your expenses?
Salary expense, insurance expense.
So salaries expense, insurance expense.
Office supplies.
Hold on, I can't write that fast. Office supplies expense.
And depreciation.
Bike repair expense. And then depreciation expense. How much was salaries expense? Insurance.
7,400.
Office supplies.
16,000.
Bike repair.
4,000.
4,200. Depreciation expense.
20,000.
Total income summary.
94,400.
And after doing this, we can say what? Expenses close to zero. Step three.
Close income summary to capital.
So, what's the debit?
The debit is gonna be 94.
Thank you. Bless you.
You said what's the debit or what's gonna?
Yeah, what's the debit?
The debit is.
You said income summary and credit capital. What's the amount?
25,600.
25,600. And just for those who are confused about where we got that from,
Right.
we took income, the revenue, and we subtracted what? What did we subtract?
94.
Okay, so you took the net summary.
I don't know what net summary is,
I mean,
but
fully.
we
so
took
income.
revenue and we subtract income summary.
You
Took revenue
took the income
and
summary,
took revenue
and subtracted
and
from the income
subtract
summary,
all expenses, basically.
which came to the 94.
Correct. 94,400,
Okay, and that's how we got the 25,600.
which is also what
Okay.
net income. What's step four? Now, after this, we can successfully say that
Income summary is
income
closed.
summary is closed to zero. Step four,
There was no withdrawals, so.
but step four is normally for you to do what?
Capital to withdrawal.
But there's no journal entry because no
Withdrawal.
withdrawals. Yes? So this will be uploaded into the classroom so that you'll have these notes.